Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. We're in creative mode and you'll see why in a bit, but today we're doing something different. I'm deciding to do a snapshot video. So for those of you that don't know, snapshots are basically beta versions, I guess you could say, of future Minecraft versions to come out, and it'll have all the new features that are coming out in the final versions of Minecraft, but it's, yeah, gives you a preview of all the features. So today we're going to go through some of them. So since the release of 1.5.2, I think there's been 4 Snapchats, but I'm just, not Snapchats, snapshots. I'm going to go over all of them right now. From now on, when a new one comes out, we're just going to do them one at a time, but I was kind of late, so we're just going to do them all in this one video, short little video. So one thing that's been updated is there's some new textures in the game that I'm going to show you. I'm going to need this. There's a new texture for charcoal, which we're going to see, but while we're waiting for that, there's also a new lapis block texture. It's a little bit different. Why didn't I just do this? So as you can see, it's not too different, but it's a little bit different. I like it though. Looks good. At least I think it looks good. If we look in here, you can see there's a new charcoal texture, which looks pretty weird, but at least it's not the same as coal anymore, so that's nice. Also, oh, we're in creative mode, and yeah, here's craft match. There's a new coal block texture, or actually, just a new coal block in general was added. They had a texture for it, and then they ended up changing it. So this is the final texture of it. This is what the coal block looks like, and this is just a nice way to store up a bunch of coal. And yeah, there you go. Actually, I don't know if you can do this. I'm gonna try this real fast. If you put a coal block in here, will that work? Oh, you can use your furnace. I'm sure it works 9 coal for 1 coal block, but yeah, you just put those in your furnace and you're good to go. Alright, so that's it for that. Another thing that was added was horses. Everybody loves the horses, so I'm going to show you some things about the horses. As you can see, there's all different types of horses. I got smiling for us, smiling for the camera. So is that guy. But yeah, you can see there's a bunch of different horses here, and there's also a mule. And on the mule, you can actually get a chest, which you can, I think you have to shift click it, but you can shift click the chest, and if you look inside, you have space to store it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, you have to shift click the chest, or shift click the donkey in general, and it'll go into his chest. You can store stuff in there, whatever. You're good to go. Some things that were added with the horses were, they did have a way to make saddles, but they took that out. So now you just have to use the saddles found from dungeons. Also, there was horse armor added, and those you find those in dungeons too. They did have a crafting recipe for it, but I'm not sure if it's still in the game. We'll check. Sugar, I'm going to get everything we need right now. Actually, I'm going to get this too. So this is a recipe for something called a lead, which is pretty important. So if we go into here, here's the recipe for a lead, which I'll show you how to use. Oops. Whatever. Yeah, so you get some leads. So what you go to do is you want to get a horse. So here's some wild horses that haven't breed. Let's get this guy. Oh. Oops, wrong button, sorry. So I'm going to take some sugar. If you feed them sugar, it supposedly helps with the process of you breaking in the horse. So what you do is just right click on them and he tosses me off. But what you want to do is just keep right clicking on him until he lets you ride him, and you'll see hearts. There'll be a heart texture that pops up into the air along with it if he lets us, and there it is. So now he's my horse, and you have to left shift to get off of horses and minecarts and things like that now. So what I can do now is get my saddle, put him on a saddle, right click, and just go. Now I can't open those fences, I can't right click, but yeah. If you look at the bottom where the XP bar normally is, there is a little boost bar, so when you hit space to jump on your horse, you want to try and line it up perfectly and you'll get the highest jump. As you can see, these guys maneuver pretty well. You can climb mountains with them pretty easily. Let's get back over here, and I'll show you guys how to use this lead. Whoa, take it easy, boy. So what you do with the lead is you can now put this on any animal and walk them around, and then when you want them to stay put, you have to have 2 leads for this, one to get them and then one in your hand. All you do is just boink, right click like that, and he'll stay there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the horses. Oh, now let's throw some horse armor on them. Let's get them decked out. Boom. There's some diamond horse armor for you. I don't know if you can put horse armor on a mule. Let's go find out. Okay, maybe not. No, you can't put horse armor on a mule. Oh, one more thing I should mention. When you go to train or try to break in a horse, you have to have an empty hand to right click on him. This guy gonna let us get him first try? No, he kicked us off. But yeah, that's it for the horses. Another thing, excuse me, I've been a little bit sick lately. Another thing that was added was carpet. Now we have carpet in here, and I'll show you how to make that real fast. Carpet is made like that. Yeah, you just put 2 right there like a pressure plate, and it gives you 3 carpet. And what you can do with that is just use it in houses for flooring, do whatever you want with it. It's real sleek. It's about, I think it's a little bit thinner than snow actually. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and I have all the colors set up here. Here's all the colors and what they look like. It looks like just wool on the ground, but it's carpet, I guess. Yeah. So that's a cool little feature if you're into decorating your Minecraft house. If you're not into like functionality, you're into like more of the looks. That's nice. Alright. So that's it for the carpet. We're gonna come over here now. We got something else. Let's I'm in creative mode. I keep it in there. Let's just get rid of all this stuff in our inventory. Another new thing that was added is name tags. And name tags allow you to put names on any animal in the game, and what the name tag will do, it won't let that animal despawn. So I can put this in here. I can change the name to what's a good name? Fred. Oh, I can make 63 named Fred. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. But what we're gonna do is let's go get some spawn eggs. Let's just do something like a magnet cube. Let's come over here, place him down. Oh, and I can put this on him, and now his name's Fred, and he'll never despawn. So basically now you'll have this guy will never despawn, and he has the name of Fred now. I know it's kind of pointless on a magnet cube, but I'm just showing you what you can do. But this will be good for things like wolves. If you have all these wolves and you like keeping tracks on them, what their names on it and everything, boom. Now you got a Fred dog. So that's a cool feature. You can't craft the name tags. You have to find them in dungeons. Excuse me, which kind of sucks, but it's not bad. Something else that was added is now when you're underwater, if I come underwater real fast and I look around, I can't see anything really. But I have something set up down there that you might have already seen before, but if I go and put on the respiration helmet, it now allows you to see underwater better with respiration. Like, the higher you go up in it, the farther it'll, I guess the better you can see underwater. But now you can see, I wrote high over there. I can pretty much see underwater in this whole lake. So one more time with it off, and back on. So yeah, that's a pretty cool feature, I think. Another really, really good feature that I liked is Hardened Clay. So Hardened Clay is made by you, excuse me, you get a regular clay block, put it in your furnace, cook it up, and you get this hardened clay, which is basically a new building block. And this is what it looks like, just normal hardened clay. But what they allowed you to do is make stained hardened clay. So I'm going to grab, first let's get rid of these. Here's the recipe. Oh, I deleted one. Anyways, pretend that's hardened clay. That's the recipe for the hardened clay. And what you do is you take 8 regular, for the stained hardened clay, take 8 regular hardened clay, place them around any colored dye, and boom, you get all your hardened clay. So we're gonna take these out so we can look at them. So here's the white. You can see what it looks like with the wool, I guess. Orange stained, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, pink stained clay, gray, light gray. I don't know how that's gray and light gray, but it is. Excuse me. Let me switch these all out. Oh. Here's the cyan's my favorite color so far. I think that one looks the best. Here's orange. Did we already do orange? Yeah, we messed up. I think we didn't do magenta. I think that's what we're missing. What's this? This is magenta. Maybe we were missing purple is what it is. Okay, so sorry for that, folks. We got purple. Hey, where's my blue? Okay, we got blue. That doesn't look too blue. Brown. Green. How did I mess up that bad? Red. And finally, black. So, excuse me. As you can see, that's what all of them look like. I think it's better. It gives rain. It gives them... Whoa. So yeah, instead of having to use the color or dye your wool when you're building, now you can make these hardened clay blocks. And I think they look a lot better than wool. They have nice simple texture to them. It doesn't have all this craziness going on in it. And they're just a little bit different than the wool color, as you can see in it. That's going to allow for a lot more versatile builds in Minecraft. So as you can see, I made a little house kind of using the stained clay. I think this sign goes best with this dark wood. I think it looks really good, but yeah. So here's the stained clay house I made, stained hardened clay. I heard that. Walk inside. I got some carpet going. See, you can't really tell that it's up a little bit, except for right here. You can kind of see it, but that's not bad at all. Got the excuse me. Got the black hardened clay up top with the cyan once again around it. Got a nice little balcony. My little lamps. I can turn on and off. Chest. And a bed. Oh, come on. Why'd I do that? I didn't mean to do that. But that's all I have to show you in this world. I have to switch to a different world real fast, and there's something new with deserts that I want to show you, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we're in the desert world that I found, and what they've done is made deserts a little more deserty, is what it says. So if we want to fly around, I think that means... Shut up, I'm trying to record. I think that means... Whoa. I think that means that the desert's going to be a little bit more hilly, not like high hills, but like a lot more elevation changes everywhere, and there's no more like of those little water pools that you find in the desert really. And as I said, just chunk air, but yeah, if we go around this desert, we're really not going to see any water at all. And I think that's so because they made that the wells back a while ago. They had the wells out in the desert. Those are going to be a lot more needed now. If you're going through the desert, you don't have any water, but you need some. Those wells have a little bit more of a function now, I'd say, because there's not a lot of water in the desert. So if you fly around, there's a river going through this desert, but I think that's just actually a river biome. Yeah, there's a river biome, so I don't think that counts. But we find a nice little temple. Here's a little bonus. We'll go inside and see what we can find. But yeah, looking around, there's not a lot of water in this desert except for the freaking river. And let's stop. Take that out, and if we look, ooh, diamonds and emeralds. I love treasure. Alright, let's head out. So yeah, that's all I have to show you guys for the 4 new snapshots that came out. That's all the features that have been added with it. There was a feature that made zombies more sociable, it said, but so in a previous snapshot, you could place down zombies in the day and they'd burn, and what would happen is zombies would fall from the sky randomly, which I don't really understand. I guess it was like if you're hurting a zombie, they'll call more upon you, something like that, but it doesn't happen anymore, as you can see. Let me grab a zombie egg. So yeah, before, when this happened, zombies would fall from the sky, but just by looking at it, it doesn't seem to be happening anymore. Unless that's a new zombie that just came. That's loud. Yeah, let me test this one more time. Let's put down 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no more zombies are coming, but yeah. So I don't really understand that feature at all. I think they maybe took it out. Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's all I have to show you for you guys with these new snapshots. When the new snapshot comes out, which will be 12, excuse me, at 13W21A, I believe it'll be called. I'll have another video for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.